For questions 4 through 6, it was all about sum and product of the roots, given a root, finding the quadratic equation, etc. Number 4 was just straight up sum and product of the roots. So given a quadratic set equal to 0, and if it's not set equal to 0, you have to set equal to 0. To find the sum, you do negative b over a. To find the product, you do c over a. Here a is 6, b is negative 4, and c is negative 12. So negative b over a would be negative negative 4, which is positive, over 6 simplified to 2/3. The product is c over a, negative 12 over 6, which gives you a negative 2. So that's a simple type question. The next type question was, given a root or roots, in this case I gave you both. If I gave you one, you should know that the other root is indeed it's going to be its conjugate to find the equation that they came from. So you need to use the quadratic in terms of the roots, which is x squared minus the sum x plus the product of the roots equals 0. So the sum you do get just by adding these together. So 3 plus radical 2 plus 3 minus radical 2, the radical 2's cancel and you get a positive 6. By the way, if you type this into the calculator, you're going to get it. So getting this wrong is really a shame. If you feel insecure about it, double check it with the calculator. The product, the same thing. If you type this in with the parentheses, it's going to give you the 7. Since these are conjugates, all you really have to do is the first and the last. 3 times 3 is 9. A positive times a negative is a negative. Radical 2 times radical 2 is 2, and you get the 7 that way. But don't get this wrong. Please type it in the calculator. Now you put it into the final quadratic equation, x squared minus the sum x, so that's minus 6x, plus the product, which is plus 7, equals 0. If you drop that equals 0, it will be a deduction on the regions. Number 6 was finding a missing coefficient. You could have A missing, B missing, C missing. It's all about knowing, in this case, that root meant x. There are other ways that you can do this, which we could talk about, but the simplest way is knowing that root means x. So if I plug in x is 12, and then I solve for k, I'm going to get that the root is x. So you can see here that 12 squared is 144, negative 12k, minus 36 is equal to 0, combining like terms, subtracting, divided, and I get k is equal to 9. Some people say that, okay, that negative 36 represents the sum. I'm sorry, forgive me, the product. So if 12 is 1, the other root had to be 3. And then if you, well, scratch that. I'm going to stop talking. Bye.